Hello everyone, my name is Miniseti. I hope you all are staying healthy. Today we are going to talk about book named Copycat Marketing 101. This book is written by Burke Hedges. He says if you don't like your result, then change your approach. If you don't like your result, then change your approach. Means if you are not getting success in your work, then you should change the way by which you are trying to get a success. Author start this book with the story of middle-aged manager who was struggling to paying his bills. That's why he decided to get some advice from financial expert. But as he enter expert office, instead of receptionist, he is greeted by two doors, one marked employed and other marked self-employed. He entered the door which marked employed. Then again he greeted by two more doors. One marked makes more than $40,000, other marked makes less than $40,000. Because manager makes less than $40,000, so he entered that door. Then he again greeted by two more doors. One marked save more than $2,000 yearly, other marked save less than $2,000 yearly. Because manager only have $1,000 in saving, that's why he entered that door. Then he found himself in the same place where at starting he was entered in the office. So moral of this story, same door leads to same result. If you are doing same things in your life, you will get same kind of result. Means by doing same thing, you cannot expect a different result. If you want to get different result, you need to choose different door. Means you need to adopt different path in your life. But author says most of the people are like a manager. They choose to enter the door of life that leads them from where they started. We live in the world of copycats. One thing we all are great at is copycatting. Copycatting starts when we born. We copy language we speak, we copy food we eat, we copy the way we walk, dress, and when we enter school, we learn to read and write by copying letter. And when we grow old, we learn to drive car by copycatting. But question is that why we are not able to copycatting the secret of making wealth? But copycatting is not always good. In this book, author share a story of old shopkeeper who placed his grandfather clock in front of window of his store. And for many years, he was noticed a man used to walk by store every day at noon, and he paused in front of his grandfather clock and set the time of his wristwatch. And one day, a shopkeeper asked to man, why each and every day you set the time of your wristwatch? Then he replied, I blow quitting whistle at 5 o'clock every day and I want to be sure it goes off exactly on time. Then shopkeeper laughed and replied, for many years I have been setting the time of my grandfather clock at your 5 o'clock whistle. This story is perfect example which say we copy others and others copy us, and most of the time we assume the people we are copying is right. Similar, most of the people are running behind job by copying other. They think that by doing job they can create their true wealth. No, by doing job we cannot create our true wealth. We can create only temporary income. That's why 95% people are copycatting others. Only 5% people know the secret of copycatting wealth. Author is not saying jobs are bad. He's just saying by doing jobs you cannot create your true wealth. According to author, wealth means having enough money and enough time to do what you want to do and when you want to do. Means you have freedom. In this book, author gave example of Dr. Smith. He makes lot of money but he seems prison of work. He feels trapped, frustrated, angry and unhappy. He doesn't know what to do about it. He just keep going back on work, hoping things will get better one day, but knowing in heart things will not be better. Think about a day when someone sitting in nursing home and reflecting how he lived his life. At this moment, what he most likely to regret? Not buying expensive car or home, or not spending time with his children when they were young. Our time is very precious. You can get back another car, home, job, but you cannot back your time which you wasted. Now we will see some method for creating true wealth. First is residual income. Residual income is a money that continues grow after initial investment. Residual income is a money that continues grow after an initial investment. For example, rental income, interest income and dividend that we receive from share. Second is leverage growth. Leverage growth basically a strategy that boosts your sales and profit with less time and less risk. Now we will see leverage growth example of Coca-Cola. Initially company only have soda fountain. fountain. If customer want to drink Coke, they have to come to the store. But after that, company use new strategy of bottling. Means now company start selling Coke in bottle. Now wherever customer want to drink Coke, they can. By this strategy, company sales profit increase at less time and less risk. It's called leverage growth. You can do leveraging by franchise also, but initial cost of starting franchise is very high. Next, author suggests formula of exponential growth. Exponential growth is a growth that increase over the time, and compounding create exponential growth, because in compounding you can earn interest on both the money you saved and interest you earn. In compounding you can earn interest on both the money you saved and interest you earn. For example, you invest 10 lakh and after 1 year you got 1 lakh interest on it. Now your principal amount will 11 lakh and next year you will get interest on it. In this book, author gave example of one woman. She is 88 years old and she was living very tough life. Her income was very less, but she donated $150,000. But question is that how can it possible? Because she started saving at the age of 40 and she invested her money in such a way she got interest on both money she saved and interest she earned. It's called compounding. Now we will talk about synergism. Synergism means power gained by people or organization by working together. Synergism is power gained by people or organization for working together. In this book, author gave real life example of synergism. Person named Ernest, he was trying to sell his wafers, but nobody buying his wafers. And he was very surprised to see near to him in ice cream booth, there was so much crowd of people for buying ice cream. One day, cups fell short in which ice cream was to be put. That's why ice cream man went to Ernest for some plates. But Ernest didn't have plates, and instead of plates, he gave him some wafers, and then they roll wafers in such a way so that it can hold the ice cream, and by this ice cream cone were invented. In today's world, people like it most, and this is perfect example of synergism, or we can say that power gained by people or organization by working together. Lastly, author talk about network marketing. If neither we have so much money nor we have time, then we can choose the option of network marketing. Network marketing, you can build the network of business partner or salesperson. This is all about brief summary of book Copycat Marketing 101. I think you got it, and thank you so much for watching this video. Bye. Take care.